Hey guys, this is Lauren from Writer Reader Debater, and I am here with a very special guest, my brother, Jack.
Me.
Say hi.
Hi.
So today we are doing just a little bit of a different video, obviously because
TV
he's here.
shows!
Yes, we're going to review a TV show, and you'll notice that the location is different because I am working on an essay for college stuff, for scholarships, and I desperately needed a break. So I thought that we would review one of our new favorite shows, The Librarian, which is on TNT, and I thought that I'd bring Jack because he watches it with me, and we kind of watch it together. So to tell you what this show is about, essentially in the very beginning, there is a girl named Colonel, what is her name? Colonel Baird. Her name is Eve, but you just call her Colonel Baird. And she gets this envelope inviting her to go to the library, which she's kind of confused because she's like, the library? Like, why would I go to the library for a job? Like, this doesn't make any sense. But she goes and she finds out that she's actually been asked by the library itself, as in, like, the library is this sentient being, kind of, not really, but kind of. And she finds out that the library wants her to be the guardian of the librarian, whose job is to protect the magic. Yes, protect the magic of everything that is going on in the world.
And if you haven't seen it, we'll try not to spoil anything.
Right. That's very important. We promise not to spoil anything. But the very first episode, they have to go rescue 3 of the people who could have been librarians, but kind of rejected their invitation by the library to become librarians. So there's one, like, main librarian, and then these 3 people that they rescue become...
Xavier?
No, Ezekiel.
Ezekiel, what's his face? What's her face?
Cassandra. Ezekiel. And Jones.
Wait.
Who's the cowboy, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then then they lose the library, and this is in the first episode, so a little bit of a spoiler, but not really that much. So they lose the library, and the 3 librarians, the 3 little librarians, I guess, let's call them junior librarians.
And guardian.
And the guardian kind of just go on these big, huge adventures while the main librarian is off trying to find the library. So that's kind of essentially what the show is about. And Jack, do you have anything to say about what you liked about the show? Do you like the show, first of all?
I did. Did you like the show?
I did. I love the show. What is your favorite thing about the show?
Dragons.
Dragons?
Mm-hmm.
You like the dragons? That's your favorite part?
And the maze.
And the maze. Yeah, so something really interesting about this show is they do a really, really good job incorporating historical, mythological, and kind of literary references. There's a lot of references to King Arthur and the Round Table. There's a lot of references to Greek mythology, to basically everything. It is amazing and spectacular. And that's part of the reasons why I love it so much, is because, you know, they'll be talking about, you know, the labyrinth, and I'll be like, oh my gosh, I totally know the myth about that, or the Minotaur, or they're talking about King Arthur and Lancelot, and it's just like, yes, I know all of that, and it's super cool and super exciting, because it's essentially a show made for book nerds, essentially.
And I'm not a book nerd, and I still like it.
Right, he still likes it. So,
I have a question.
Yes, go ahead.
Who's your favorite character?
I really like Ezekiel.
Mm-hmm.
But I also really like Cassandra. I think that something really good about the show is they have... Yes. Well, Cassandra has something she calls the brain grape, which is a tumor in her brain. And it's really kind of sad. She's super smart. And essentially she has... I don't even know really how to explain it. It's almost like she has a photographic memory, but even, like, more advanced than that.
Like a hologram that only she can see.
Right. So, like, smells will trigger certain memories, and then she can, when she's doing, like, say, a mathematical equation, like, the math will appear in front of her, and we can see it as the viewers because they make it, but no one around her can see it, and it's just, like, her way of connecting things and seeing patterns and all of that stuff. But her character development is beautiful. Yeah.
Yes.
Throughout the show, she starts off as kind of a very one-dimensional character. They all are kind of one-dimensional in the first couple of episodes, and then just all of a sudden the character development goes from like here to here. It's kind of insane. It was so good.
Mm-hmm.
So I really like Cassandra, and Ezekiel is hilarious.
He's a thief.
He's a thief.
Like,
that's
the best thief ever.
That's what he's constantly reminding us of, is the fact that he is a world-class thief and he can steal stuff. And he is kind of like the nerd on the show in a way.
Yeah.
There was one episode where he referenced Doctor Who, and one episode...
Oh, no, that was the Haunted House episode.
Yeah, but that was definitely Ezekiel.
Oh.
Ezekiel definitely did it.
TARDIS.
Yeah, he referenced the TARDIS, which was kind of cool. So there's a lot of references, and it's very, very well made. The writing is brilliant.
Especially in the Haunted House episode was interesting. Which one was your favorite episode, and tell us why?
I don't know. He's just going to take over my channel now, isn't he? I'll
take the spotlight now.
I don't know. They were all really good. There are a couple episodes that are kind of scary and kind of creepy.
Haunted House.
Yeah, there was one episode that we almost turned off because we were like, "Oh my gosh, like this is terrifying."
And it was close to my bedtime, so.
Yeah, it was really scary. And please ignore the TV in the background because it's really loud. Actually, do you want to go mute it real quick?
I'll be back.
He'll be back. So, yeah. I highly recommend you guys go and watch this show because it is really good. They don't know if they're going to have a second season because I actually don't know why. They're just not entirely sure. But we're campaigning for a second season. Hashtag Librarian Season 2. Come on, TNT. We definitely need it. Okay, so let's go ahead and wrap this video up because it is 7 minutes long already.
Really?
What are your final thoughts on the show, and what would you, out of 5 stars, what would you give it?
5 stars?
Out of 5 stars.
4.
4? Okay.
What about you?
Any last minute thoughts on the show?
They should find a way how to heal Cassandra and not make her have such a big brain.
Brain grape?
Yes.
Brain grape.
Brain grape. Click down below and subscribe and give us your thoughts.
Okay, well, I guess that we'll just go ahead and end it there then.
And give us your thoughts on the library.
Yes. Go ahead and, like my brother said, if you like this video, go ahead and subscribe, click the thumbs up button, and we will see you soon. And also, please comment below. Let us know if you actually like the show, if you didn't like the show,
or
if you haven't seen the show. Yeah, tell us why. So, yes, anyway, bye!
Bye.